This is UV modeled galaxy mop chenille. I usually use this to make mop flies, but today we're going to be using it to make a really cool crab pattern. I don't know what it is, I've been tying a ton of crab flies recently. Anyway, we're getting started out here on our saltwater hook and adding some yellow dumbbell eyes to the very front of that hook. That's just going to help this crab keel over in the water. I'm also making a crab claw very similar to how I did the other day with the Walmart crab pattern that I put out. And I'm also tying in one of these olive barred hackle feathers. I just spin that around the hook a couple times and then wrap back onto those hackle. Alright, so this is the UV modeled galaxy mop chenille part. I invert the hook and I just clip off a couple small bundles of that mop chenille, and then I just use X-wraps to secure it onto the underside of the hook. At the very front, I'm going to tie in 3 strands of rubber legs on each side of the hook, and I'll splay those out later using the UV that kind of holds this whole crab together. You can see me starting to build up that UV, and I do this in a pretty slow process. I think thin application is much better than just gooping it onto the crab. But you're just going to build up that UV and then place those legs as you want as you're gluing it up. And here is the galactic mop crab, a really cool pattern. I think this mop chenille works really well for a crab carapace, and just look at all that detail. So definitely give these a shot if you're heading to the flats.